Alright guys, so today we're going to take a look at the social hierarchy of India. So as you remember from the last time we studied a hierarchy, it is essentially a breakdown of people that live in a particular region, or like a way to organize society. So this one that we'll be talking about in a few minutes particularly relates to India, although there are social hierarchies throughout the world. Alright, so what is a social hierarchy? Again, like I said, it displays the levels or ranks of people in a region. Each level has more power than the groups below them, and less power than groups above them. So whatever group is on the top of the pyramid has the most power, whatever group is on the bottom has the least. You can loosely consider it similar to how we have lower class, middle class, and upper class. Okay, so here's the pyramid. So the first level are the Brahmin. Those are the priests in the Indian society. The second level are the Kshatriyas. Those are the warriors. The third level are the Vaisyas. Those are essentially the farmers, the artisans, and the merchants. The fourth level, and at the bottom of the pyramid, are the Sudra. Those are more like peasants or commoners. They're typically servants for the other case, or they work manual labor in the fields. And then finally, the fifth level of Indian society were called the untouchables, or the pariahs. They are considered unclean. They're significantly separated from society. They would do jobs like cleaning toilets and butchering meat, things that the other varnas or the other levels of society consider unclean. So you might be wondering why it says twice born groups around the Brahmin and the Kshatriyas and the Vaishyas. The reason it says twice born groups is that when they're about 14, right around the age you are, they go through a religious ceremony that allows them to access the Vedas, or those ancient texts that kind of tell the history of the Aryans and the Indians. It's considered essentially a spiritual rebirth, so that's why they're called twice-born groups. Okay, the Brahmin. So the Brahmin, like I said, are essentially the priests of society. The next level, the Kshatriyas. The Kshatriyas are warriors. Their duty is to protect the people and to serve in the military. Next level, the Vaisyas. The Vaisyas, like I said, are skilled workers. They could be merchants, artisans, and landowners. The next level, the Sudras. The Sudras are unskilled workers and servants. They worked in the fields and as servants for the other varnas. And finally, the last level, the pariahs, or the untouchables. Pariahs are the lowest level of Indian society. They're social outcasts. They perform duties that other Indians consider unclean. Like I said, cleaning toilets, butchering meat, things like that. We actually still use the word pariah today, and again, it means someone that's on the fringe or almost outside society. So if you do something that most people or a majority of people consider, unclean or unacceptable for a human to do, you would be considered a social pariah. So that basically is the Indian social pyramid. If you have any questions, you can always ask me in class or watch the video again. Hope you enjoyed.